Hello everyone, this is teacher Calvin and welcome to another episode of Maths I Can Do. Today I'm going to introduce to you one of my RBAD methodologies for solving maths problems. The letter A, which stands for the ABC methodologies for doing maths. Here is an example of how we can apply the method in solving a maths problem.
Okay, in this question, it says 120% of a carton of tissue paper was priced at 660. So we have a percentage and we have a dollar value. 120 is related to 660. It was then made a promotional item and it was sold at 80% instead. We have a known value of 120% and we have a known value of 80%. And all we want to do is what is the new price of this item? Here, the price is dollar. So to apply the ABC, you just follow in this manner. Whatever you're trying to find out is always on the right hand side. Whereas the known values, you place them on the left hand side, which is thick. So in this case, it was trying to find the new selling price. So in this case, I just need to put the price on the right hand side as the title and the percentage, which is the known value, on the left hand side. And now I do a relationship as in this manner. A points to C, B points to B over A times C. What do I mean? Well, we know that 120% is given as 660. There you go, 660. In that case, the price is actually in dollars, so we actually can put the title in price on top here. That's the price as in dollar value. Okay, so 120% is related to 660 and it was sold at 80%. So what we do, we should put the 80% below, which is our value B, in which case, how is it related? It was just related in this manner, whereby we put the 80 on top as a value of B over the A, which is our 120%. Just switch them up. This goes up and this comes down. And then we just multiply by our 660. Okay. All right. So without even a calculator, we can do this very quickly. Okay, we'll just show you. Okay, here we chop off a 0 on top, chop off a 0, divide by 10 on top, divide by 10 below. And now the top we just divide by 4, which makes it as 2. And the bottom we divide by 4, will make it as 3. And finally, the bottom we divide by 3, makes it at 1. The top we divide by 3 will be 220. So the final answer would be just 2 times 220 would be equal to 440. Simply said, if you have 120% and it is related to 660, then 80% of it is you just put 80 on top, 120 below, you multiply by 660, and if you have calculator, just the answer will come up 440. Okay, and it's so very quick. Now, this ABC method is so different from the current method whereby students are taught to calculate 1 unit or 1%. So in this case, they have 120%, which is equal to 660. And then to find 1%, they have to find 660 divided by 120. Now, if they do not have a calculator, it will be a very difficult thing to handle because they need to handle the decimal dividing by a big number. And even if they manage to come up with the division, it will be dollar 0.05 cents. But then, hey, there's another 5 behind. So this is a bit worrisome to students. How can you already have the 1 cent value and yet you have another half of a 1 cent? What is the meaning? See? So if they do carry on, of course, if they take 0.055 multiply by 80%, they will still come back to the answer of 440. But then you have a big scare here in this step, and you have to do a lot of division, and later you have to do another multiplication to get the answer. Okay, so yeah. So do try out the ABC method of maths, whereby what you're trying to find, in this case selling price, which is on the right hand side in terms of dollars, and what you know on the left hand side in terms of a percentage. And all you need to do is to put 120 is to 660. 660. And you are trying to do 80%, in which case 80% is equal to, all you need to do is put 80 up and the 120 down. Okay, as a fraction, and then you just multiply by 660. Okay, and the answer will just pop up. Basically, we are doing what the students are taught, whereby 660 divided by 120 to get 1%, and finally the answer multiplied by 80, which gives 440. But we are doing it in one step, as if it's like a two-in-one methodology, whereby the other way they are taught, they are like doing 2 steps before they come to the answer. This is like a quicker solution. So if you have any chance to try out my ABC method, to apply, and you can see life is a lot more easier.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, do give us a thumbs up. You may wish to subscribe to be kept informed of new postings, and meanwhile do check out the other videos in this channel.